Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you guys know, I usually stopped doing movie reviews. That's only because I didn't know how to properly review a movie. I still don't. So what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm just gonna talk about what I liked, what I didn't, and I'm not even gonna rate it. I'm just gonna say if it's good and what I recommend from it. Or I might just give it a rating, but I'm not gonna take the rating seriously. So don't take it seriously either. But yeah, today we are talking about The Long Walk. Now, if you guys haven't heard of The Long Walk, which you guys should probably, heard of it. The Long Walk is a dystopian novel from Stephen King. It is depicted as a cruel annual walking contest in totalitarian future America, where 100 teenage boys must maintain a constant pace or face execution. But for the movie, they did 50 contestants. The last survivor of the Long Walk wins the prize, which is any wish that they want, and money. Like, I'm pretty sure like millions of dollars. And in the movie, we begin with our main character, who is Raymond, but they just call him Ray, played by Cooper Hoffman. Yes, I'm looking this up because I don't know the actor's name. I just love the characters. The one character that stole, the show for me was between David Johnson and Ben Wang. I like that. Those characters were like, those were my characters. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm using it to, I have everything right here because I really don't remember most of it. The movie, in my opinion, it caught me off guard. I was not expecting such a powerful and emotional movie. I just, from the name, The Long Walk, I was expecting contestants to die and only one to make it. I just didn't think I would, love this movie so much and get so emotional with these characters, really understand them, because what they do in the movie is you kind of get a glance of how every character is. Some are more important than others, but you still get to understand those characters, and when they go out, it's like, for me at least, at first it was like damn, and then damn, and then damn. And then once you start getting to those characters that are talking more, getting to understand their mannerisms, how they're staying in the long walk, because they have to walk 3 miles per hour. You start understanding their motive of like, okay, what's keeping them motivated? Okay, what's their wish? How they're gonna keep going? When are they gonna stop? And you get scenes like that where some of them are just struggling, like to a point where they're walking like this, like you think they're dead, but they're still going. That part of the movie made me think I was there. Like, I was gripping my seats and my legs were like, they weren't hurting, but they were like weak, and my heart was like beating, because I don't know why, but I just felt like I was walking with them. And as they were making connections, I don't know if it's a spoiler, but the main 4 guys that I think are the main guys are Peter, Raymond, Hank, and Arthur. These 4 guys are like the main guys in my eyes. These are like the people I cared the most about. There were other characters that we got to hear more about, but I wasn't like too focused on them. I kind of understood like the overall of who they were. But these 4 guys, as a guy who I have many friends, but the 4 main guys I go out with, like to go see movies or hang out with, that's what kind of like, I guess that's what made me connect to these guys. So when they started, going off, because remember, only one person wins this. I don't want to spoil who dies or any of this. I'm just gonna say only one makes it. Obviously, it's part of the movie. But it was like hitting me. I was trying to keep myself composed. Like, my friend I went with, that guy was crying. I was trying to keep myself from crying. I was more in disbelief more than anything. I was like I don't even know what to think. Like, I don't even know what to say. Some parts of the movie, especially like, I'd say the first night, I was like really like, okay, like this is intense. How are they making it? It's too much in my opinion. I don't think I could personally make it after this. It was just that journey that they kept going, and how desperate some of them were getting. Some of them were losing their minds. You would see like some of the deaths where it was like, why would he do that? Or like, damn, like these people are losing their minds and they're just doing it to get out of it. And it was truly sad. And the dreams and the stuff that the guys share, like their wishes, it really, like, I was like, oh man, don't make me attached to them. Because in the end, man, like the ending, oh my god, like I knew something like that was gonna happen, right? But they just kept flipping them like back and forth. One this, one that, and then one this, and then one that. Again, we got the winner. I was not, like, from the movie, I was expecting one character to be the winner, and then they just flipped that in the end of the movie. I was like I was still gonna, feel shocked and kind of cry regardless of who died, because only one of them has to make it. So I was still gonna be, you know, shocked and regardless, but like the guy that I won, I was like, what? Like no, I wasn't even like, what? I was more still like grieving that second guy, you know what I'm saying? Even yeah, like the ending, I didn't even feel satisfied. If you guys watched the movie, you know what I'm talking about, but I didn't even feel satisfied the fact that, you know, the character did that. I was more so still grieving and be like, damn man, that really happened. Like that's the type of mood I was really in, like closer to the end of the movie. One thing I gotta say, they did an amazing job at keeping me in. I really want to know who those other winners were. I definitely see a vision of this, like Squid Game. This could really be like a big game outside of like, if Mr. Beast did it, I can definitely see this being like big, or just in general, like this in this universe. I feel like we can discover more. I don't know if Stephen King has other books on this, or if they're allowed to build stuff out of, you know, the movie, but I would definitely want to see who were the first winners, if they can even stop this. Because if you guys know, the concept about the wishes is you can wish anything, and one of the characters, one of the wishes, there's this joke with Hank, one of his wishes, and everybody's just gonna make fun of it. I don't know if I want to say it, but like that dude is hilarious, man. And another one of the characters actually had like this one interesting wish that was to be able to, like, it was gonna involve the long walk. I really want to see like what would happen. Is that wish able to happen? Because they have to give that person whatever they want. That's the wish. And so I really wanted to find out about that. But yeah, like the movie, it really taught me, you know, at least what I took out of it was how you should always see life as a beautiful moment, because at any point in time you could lose it. And the journey, it really is with those people you know you see. You could be doing it for different reasons, but the fact that you guys are doing the journey together is gonna matter more than the journey itself. I was like devastated with some of these characters. Like I never been like this before. The last time I genuinely wanted to cry was with Iron Man when he died. This movie really affected me. I don't know if it's because like it's too close to home, or if this movie was just genuinely that good, or if it's because it was involving the same type of concept that I kind of, you know, question. All I really have to do is say good things about this movie. I really enjoyed it. I don't know how long it was. Let me search it up real quick. So the movie was 1 hour and 48 minutes. I genuinely thought it was longer. I thought it was gonna be like 2 hours. It genuinely didn't feel like 1 hour and 48 minutes. Mark Hamill, oh my god, he played that role so well. I hated him. I hated the general. I hated him. He was a solid villain, but it's like the movie is like, I don't know how to say it, because in the ending, it's like, is he really a villain? It's kind of like they brought this up. Pete, he was talking to Ray about the Hydra and, you know, killing the dragon off, cutting its head. And in that concept in my head, when, you know, close to the ending, is like, even if you do cut the Hydra's head off, another one's still gonna grow. So is it really, you know, does it really mean that much if you go against the system? I'm not trying to spoil it. That's why I'm using like very vogue words. Closer to the end of the video, I will have a spoiler review, so you guys can probably, in all my movie reviews, I always put like a warning so you guys don't get cut off. So right now this is non-spoiler, so I want to keep this vague. I don't know how you say it. Like the whole Hydra thing, I want to talk about that here in the closer to the end of the video. This movie, I loved the movie. I think this might be my first 10 out of 10. I usually don't give out 10 out of 10s. I usually give out, you know, 8 out of 10s, 9 out of 10s, usually rarely 9 out of 10s and 10 out of 10s. But I think I can, you know, give this movie a 10 out of 10. I fully believe it. And one of the only things I really had to say that I didn't really like was how much cussing was there. Like some of it I understand, some of it wasn't really necessary. Like bro was dropping like 4 or 5 bombs. Like he was dropping like 4 or 5, 6, you know, F slurs. I don't see how that was necessary. When one of them was just calling over, I just think it'd be like, what, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't think that all that was necessary. But outside of that, I don't really have anything bad to say. I liked everything. The acting was amazing, man. I can definitely tell like how panicked Raymond was. I can see how desperate he really was in the raining scene in the first night. That, like, all the movie, I love the movie, man. The injuries and the deaths, oh man, it was so devastating. But I feel like that's why I like this movie, because he really made me feel some type of way. And like I said when I was talking about Mark Hamill, he did so good. I genuinely hated his character. I think we go into the spoilers now, because I really got a lot to talk about. So if you guys haven't watched the movie yet, or, you know, you don't want to get spoiled, right here, the warning's going on. You guys have like, I don't know, maybe 3 seconds. Yeah. All right, this is for the ones that stayed or already watched the movie, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about what really happened. The characters, oh man, I was not expecting Rayman, but let's just call him Ray. I was not expecting him to be the one that died at the end of the movie. I genuinely wasn't, Peter caught me off guard. He definitely stole the show. I felt myself more connected to him by the way he was, you know, so optimistic, telling Ray about how you should always think about the moment and always live in that moment, because you're never gonna have it. In his sad story, I definitely was sad that Hank died, and the other one too, Arthur. Oh man, a bunch of characters really hit me in the heart. I was really sad that they died, but like I said, the concept about the Hydra, I was really questioning the ending more. I wasn't even satisfied that the general died. I was more so sad at the fact that, you know, these kids died for nothing really. Like, Pete, are you really winning if you don't have, you know, the people to win with? Like, I don't, that's what was going through my head. And yes, they killed the general, but are you really finished? Like, was that even satisfying if, you know, they're gonna put another general, kind of like how the colleague, the Native American guy, how he killed, you know, the soldier, they just replaced him with another one. Is that type of system that got me questioning this universe. It's like, damn, bro, how can humanity be so cruel to kill these people and just replace them with nothing? Like, I know they participated in this, and I know Ray touched upon it a little bit in it, how he was talking about how not everybody signed up. People, the government just made it look like a lot of desperate people were signing up, even though they weren't really signing up for the race or the walk. And that was an interesting concept I really found interesting. And one of the only things I really had to say that I didn't really like was how much cussing was there. And like, I didn't even get to celebrate Mark Hamill's character dying, because it's like, Pete killed him, yes, for Ray, but in the end it didn't really matter. It didn't matter because nobody else was left alive to, you know, feel that with Pete. But yeah, I give this movie a 10 out of 10. I definitely recommend this movie to be watched with your friends. I strongly recommend you guys go see this with your friends. It's, you know, it may impact you guys, or it's just me thinking that way, but I definitely suggest you guys go watch it with your friends if you haven't yet. If you guys have any comments about the movie, you guys let me know down below. I really want to know what you guys thought about this, and if you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe, and let me know if I should keep doing movie reviews. And yeah, that is about it, guys. You know, I'm still so excited, still shocked. This movie was definitely amazing. I think this might be like one of my best top movies that I like this year. That is about it, and see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.